Unveiling the Rosicrucians, Secrets of the Heart, Spirit, and Cosmos. Hello, you brilliant seekers of the strange and sublime. I'm Radzi on Beyond the Veil, and welcome to a journey that's going to twist your mind, ignite your spirit, and maybe, just maybe, leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the universe. Today, we're diving into a mystery that's been whispered about for centuries, the Rosicrucians. Who were they? What did they know? And why does their wisdom still echo through time like some cosmic heartbeat? Buckle up. This is going to be a wild ride through history, spirituality, and the secrets of the human soul. Before we plunge in, if you love unearthing the esoteric with a dash of humor, hit that subscribe button, give this video a cheeky like, and smack that bell icon so you never miss a cosmic crumb from this channel. Right, let's get cracking. Picture this. It's the early 1600s, Central Europe. The world's a mess. Plagues, wars, the Catholic Church flexing its muscle like a medieval bouncer at the gates of heaven. But amid the chaos, a group of shadowy figures steps forward, or rather doesn't. They don't sign their names, they don't build a clubhouse. Instead, they drop these cryptic manifestos, like the Fama Fraternitatis, announcing a new way to connect with the divine. No priests, no popes, no middlemen, just you and the infinite. These are the Rosicrucians, or as I like to call them, the OGs of spiritual DIY. Their name? Rose plus Cross. Sounds poetic, right? Some say it's the Rose of Love, meeting the Cross of Sacrifice. Others reckon it's tied to alchemy, red roses symbolizing the Philosopher's Stone. Me? I think it's a cracking logo idea they never trademarked. But here's the kicker. They claim their wisdom stretched back to ancient Egypt, through Jewish and Greek Kabbalah, even the Holy Grail legends. Imagine a spiritual smoothie blender, whizzing up the best bits of human enlightenment from 5,000 years ago to the Renaissance. Now, this wasn't a casual book club in the 1600s saying, "Oi, I don't need your church to find God," could get you a one-way ticket to the stake. Lucky for them, the church's iron grip was slipping. Martin Luther had already kicked off the Reformation, and Britain was doing its own thing with the Anglican crew. Less torture, more room for wild ideas. The Rosicrucians seized that gap, publishing anonymously because, frankly, fame was a burden, not a flex. Imagine that today, turning down a TED Talk to stay in the shadows. They weren't about joining a secret society, at least not originally. Later, folks pinched the name, slapped on Masonic-style ranks, and started handing out membership cards. Fair play, but that wasn't the vibe. The real Rosicrucians were about direct spirit-to-soul action, no bureaucracy, just pure, unfiltered cosmic connection. Wild, right? So how do you keep a movement alive when you're dodging the spotlight? No Rosicrucian Bible, no sacred HQ, just whispers, symbols, and a lot of trust in the universe. Early texts like the Fama or the secret symbols of the Rosicrucians pop up, dripping with sacred geometry and veiled meanings. Open one, and it's like decoding a treasure map written by a poet on a caffeine bender. Beautiful, but baffling. Fast forward to the 1900s and enter Rudolf Steiner. Think of him as the Rosicrucian MVP who finally spilled the beans. This Austrian genius dropped over 350 volumes of lectures and writings, turning esoteric fragments into a full-on encyclopedia of the weird and wonderful. Before him, the knowledge was passed like a secret handshake, person to person, often through what they called higher realms. Yep, we're talking spiritual Wi-Fi. Initiates connecting via meditation, dreams, or straight-up chats with celestial beings. Sounds bonkers? Maybe. But to them, it was as real as this rose I'm holding. Steiner made it public though. He said, "Enough hiding, this is for everyone." His work's a gold mine. Dense, yes, but packed with practical goodies we'll get to soon. Point is, the Rosicrucians didn't need a cathedral. Their cathedral was the human spirit, and their gospel was written in the stars. Now, let's get to the juicy bit. What did they actually do with all this wisdom? Spoiler: it's not just navel-gazing. The Rosicrucians gave us a toolbox for life, and it starts right here. The heart. Not the mushy Valentine's kind, but a 12-petal lotus of energy they say sits in your subtle body. That invisible you that's more you than your skin and bones. 6 petals, they reckoned, we've already got from past cosmic cycles. The other 6? That's our homework. Through exercises, think meditation with a twist, they taught us to wake up this heart lotus, turning it into a spiritual command center. Unlike Kundalini Yoga firing up from the base or Christian mystics dropping in from the crown, the Rosicrucians go center out. Why? Because the heart's the glue, balancing mind, body, and soul. Activate it, and you're not just navel-gazing, you're building a subtle body that lasts beyond this life. Steiner called these the 6 basic exercises. Stuff like mastering your thoughts, staying chill under pressure, and opening your perception. It's like spiritual CrossFit, but with less grunting. And it's practical. Steiner spun this into anthroposophical medicine. Hospitals in Germany still use it. Waldorf schools for creative kids, and biodynamic farming that treats the earth like a living being. Medicine, education, agriculture, all from one esoteric tradition. That's not a philosophy, that's a revolution. But here's where it gets epic. The Rosicrucians didn't just navel-gaze, they synced their work to the cosmos. Ever heard of the Yuga cycles, or the 26,000-year precession of the equinoxes? Picture Earth as a giant clock. Every 72 years, the sun shifts 1 Agrarians backward through the zodiac, 2160 years per sign. We've gone from Aries to Pisces, and now we're knocking on Aquarius's door. The Vedic Yugas are even bigger. Some say we're still in the Kali Yuga, the Dark Age, but Steiner and others, like Yogananda's guru Babaji, pegged 1899 as the exit. Boom. Suddenly, tech explodes, hidden traditions go public, and we're swimming in info. Good and bad, mind you. Discernment's key. As we climb this cosmic ladder, those heart petals, they're waking up. Past cycles, maybe in Atlantis, saw us peak, then crash. Now, we're rebuilding, and the Rosicrucians say, work the heart, and you keep the gains, even if the world dips again. Personal evolution in a cosmic game. How's that for stakes? So, there you have it. The Rosicrucians, from shadowy scribes to heart-centered trailblazers, weaving ancient wisdom into our modern mess. They dared us to connect directly to the source, to grow our own spiritual wings, and maybe, just maybe, reshape the world along the way. What do you think? Ready to try a heart exercise or two? Drop your thoughts below. I read every comment, you legends. If this flipped your cosmic switch, smash that subscribe button, like this video, and ring that bell for more esoteric adventures. We've only scratched the surface. Next time, Thoth's baboon's secret might just unravel. Until then, here's your closing affirmation. I am the rose and the cross, blooming from the heart of the cosmos. Say it, feel it, live it. I'm Radzi. See you in the mysteries. Closing affirmation. I am the rose and the cross, blooming from the heart of the cosmos.